Hello, everyone. This is the Insert Title Show, and I'm your host, Wolf Strife. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. Kind of like Bat Out of Hell, but this is Johnny Gat, you know? Get it? This came out in 2015 and might be the final Saints Row game, unfortunately, but it's a good game. I liked it a lot. It was on sale this week on Xbox Live for like $4.49. So I was like, yeah, you're going to buy this. I'm such a huge Saints Row fan that, yeah, I definitely had to get this. It's not really a full-on, straight-up game. And the guys over at Deep Silver and Volition Games weren't really billing it as that. They were kind of saying it's more of an expansion of Saints Row 4, which makes sense. I mean, this kind of is a glorified DLC, basically. But that said, I mean, this is an awesome game. Basically, the game starts off with everybody having a birthday party for Kinsey. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody whips out a Ouija board that turns out to have been owned by Aleister Crowley, so ooh. So needless to say, the boss, basically our character from Saints Row 1, 2, 3, and 4, gets kidnapped by Satan, who wants him to marry his daughter, Jezebel, and Johnny, Gat, and Kinsey have to go to hell to rescue the boss, so that's how the game starts off, and that's very fun, very funny as usual. Nothing really too new or crazy in this one, except the environment. I mean, you're in hell. That's always a little nuts. And the guns you get are pretty cool. You run into some pretty interesting characters, like Vlad the Impaler, Blackbeard. The twins from Saints Row 3 are back. And for some weird reason, William Shakespeare's in hell. I don't know. Whatever, I guess. And you get to run into some classic Saints Row characters from previous games, like Dan Vogel from Saints Row 2. They got Jay Moore to come back and do that character's voice, so that was pretty cool. And you can even get your revenge on Dex for betraying the Saints back in Saints Row 1/2, I guess. So, yeah, a lot of great characters. The script is funny as ever. It's not a long game, which I was actually happy about. The average Saints Row game usually takes about 20 plus hours to beat. This one took me about 6.5 hours, but that was me running around. If I had just done story, I probably could have beaten it in like 3 hours, so this is a pretty short game. But that said, there is a ton of side missions and stuff, so I mean, altogether, it'd probably take about 20 hours to get all of the achievements. So I'm at about 10 hours now, and I've got most of them. So, I mean, there's a lot to do in this game. I mean, it's not just a DLC-sized game. I mean, this is a full-on Saints Row game. So there's definitely a lot to do here, and it's a lot of fun. There definitely are some very, very funny parts in it, and it's just fun to play. I mean, it's a Saints Row game. What can I say? I hope it's not the last Saints Row game, but it very well could be, unfortunately. But hey, it's a great series, and this is a damn good game. So definitely check it out. And if you have not played any of the other Saints Row games, definitely check those out.